Starting five for Oklahoma City again. Their entire starting five out, plus A.J. Mitchell, Alex Caruso, two key bench players as well, who also start on occasion. Kenrich Williams, deflected and stolen by Vassell. Spurs defense, one of the best in the NBA. Wembanyama calling for it. Champagnie launches his three. And Williams fouled from behind by Castle. That's Castle's third as we go to
with some of the three-point attempts. But you look at a guy like Carter Bryant, right? He's a 27% three-point shooter. He's 3 of 3 tonight. He goes, you just tip your cap to a guy like that.
All right, George, we tip our cap to Jalen Williams. That's his third three-pointer. It's back to 12 again. Every time it looks like this one's going to be a 30, 40-point blowout. The Thunder go on a nice run to keep them in the game. Champagnie back up top. They swing it to Fox. 6 on the 24. Vassell trying to find some space. Oh, well defended and taken away by Isaiah Joe. Williams, another three. 9-point game.
And I've always respected the ability of Isaiah Joe defensively. Slides his feet so quick with his ability to rake down. Nice job dislodging that, and you create numbers for an open look in transition.
Castle to Wemby. An easy bucket. And how about those two? One's 22, one's 21.
Yeah, and look, that's one of the things that's so amazing about this team is that we're going to be watching them for about a decade.
Mason Wallace, nice little flip shot.
I was surprised. Like, he has the ability to play point guard. That might not be his normal position, as you see Castle just lay it in. And right now, we're just going up and down, getting buckets. But Mason Wallace, you imagine that he's played point guard over the course of his younger career. So him handling the ball here is not that unusual.
Williams kicks it out in the corner. Wallace tries another three. That one way off. Goes out of bounds, but Champagnie
high for 7'5" Wemby.
Isaiah Joe back up. They'll let Jalen Williams have that. Doesn't make him pay that time. Kenrich Williams trying to save it. Knocked out of bounds. Castle looks to push the pace. Lead back up to 11. Kicks it out in the corner. Vassell, quick release. Jalen Williams, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And he's kind of running the show. He's the playmaker, as we said earlier. Degno calls him, with this group, he's the hub. Without a true point guard. Joe goes inside, quick layup. That's the definition of altering a shot.
Well, but there's also a bit of fear there. You got to just go up. If he blocks it, he blocks it.
Wiggins with the steal. Wiggins drives, blocked, but fouled by Castle. That's 4 on Castle.
Big problem with Wemby. I feel like he could extend either arm and get.
If you go to the basket. He leads the league in opponents' shots not taken. Well, often guys go driving. Yep, I'm not going to take a shot here.
Yeah, honestly, those are the guys that I would look forward to going into the paint against. If you're a slasher, a finisher, you want to put him on your bucket list. We saw Ja Morant with that crazy finish just a couple of years ago.
He's brazen when talking about wanting to go at Wemby, isn't he? Vassell misses.
I like Wemby, but I've seen different big mountains out there. Climbed them all.
It is a little bit more comfortable to make that statement, like over here. But listen, I know who you were as a player, my man. Trust me.
You get excited about
that. I know that, and you were very good about taking that into the chest of a shot blocker and negating some of that length and jumping ability.
Nice password from the Williams, and
he would come out of nowhere and get that block. But for me, you guys,
for me, would have been Akeem Olajuwon, who almost baited you into thinking that you were going to get there before he felt like jumping, and Alonzo Mourning, another guy who went to get everything if he was anywhere near the lane.
By the way, it's a 7-point game now. Jalen Williams has a season-high 15. You're going to have Thunder players career highs and season highs. Beautiful pass and a backdoor cut. Keldon Johnson comes up hobbling a little bit. Johnson with 15 points in 15 minutes. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the third. The shorthanded Thunder really battling again. Isaiah Joe can't get the three. Wemby's got 7 rebounds. He's 4th in the NBA in rebounds per game. And Johnson banks it home. 7 of 10 from the field, 17 points for Keldon Johnson. certainly a sixth-man candidate.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if they finish this high, a lot of times six-man awards go to teams that have a top 3 finish, as you see Williams with another bucket. So if you're the sixth man of the year, it's because your team is having elite success on top of your performance.
Keldon Johnson knocks down another. That's his third three-pointer. He's got 20. And a lead back up a dozen.
Can we just take a moment right now while this game is close and compliment Mark Daigneault and the OKC Thunder, regardless of the finish, the competition that we are seeing as Williams knocks down another 3.
That's his fourth three-pointer. He's got 20. That's a career high for him.
And that's the first time I think I've seen Mitch Johnson really react. He looked kind of agitated after that last possession.
We got some heaters going on here from long distance. Both teams now knocking down threes. Johnson has 10 in the third. Williams misses that. Isaiah Joe comes right back. Williams up top. Cason Wallace. And Keldon Johnson the rebound. He's the leading scorer for the Spurs with 23. Goes right at Jenny Williams and uses the left hand. Nice adjustment. And a timeout call by Daigneault. Lead back up. And his players love him.
Hey, they do, and he is a guy that is so insightful when you talk to him before the game. As you see right there, Kendrick Williams steps into another 3. And Mitch Johnson has a great approach, commands tremendous respect from this group, and any coach that gets his entire roster to buy into how hard you have to play defensively to compete, give that guy a lot of credit, because that is not an easy thing to do.
Keldon Johnson shot blocked by Isaiah Joe. Johnson gets it back. Back out to Barnes. Barnes barrels in, kicks it out. Wemby fakes. Now drives. And a 24-second. Portland. He played at Stanford. Played with the Lopez twins. Played with Landry Fields. And then played some pro ball 3 years in Europe and with the G League. Kendrick Williams misses that one.
Can we talk about the pump fake shot clock violation that Wemby just got over there? Have we seen anybody block his three-point shot yet?
Yeah, I don't know why he would have any hesitation with a guard closing out in the corner.
Yeah.
Vassell, McLaughlin, shot clock at 6. Wembanyama calling for it. Double team, shot. Joe got a piece, but also got a piece. There's no way Isaiah Joe could have blocked that clean. So free throws for Wemby.
Well, and this is the thing. When in doubt, get it to Wembanyama. Take the skill in the bag out. Just knock down the shot. Take it.
Wiggins was the one committed the foul. That's it.
He hadn't thought a ton about it because he's focused on the games ahead. He did tell us he wanted it. He wanted to coach that game. He looked forward to the privilege of coaching a game of that magnitude. Johnson will coach one of the 3 teams in Los Angeles in the USA versus World format. He'll coach the USA Stripes team that's highlighted by the 3 Olympic teammates, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Mitch mentioned to us, though, how the moment will likely hit him when he's in one of those huddles. He looks up at that group of guys who were playing in all-star games when their head coach in that game will have been in high school, Mike.
All right, George, thank you. As Wemby misses that, he just has that feel and that presence as a leader.
Yes, he does. And again, you can see the players gravitate towards him, and the more time you spend with him, the more you understand why this storied franchise and Greg Popovich, he was the one chosen to lead this franchise into the future with a generational talent in Wemby.
Wiggins harassed by Bryant, gets by, nice feed inside. Williams with a layup with Wemby lurking.
Yeah, that's just a mistake defensively, turning your head, watching the ball. Both wings really doing the same thing at the same time. That's a beautifully timed cut and taking advantage. One of the rare times you can get to the rim when Wemby's back there.
Keldon Johnson, aggressive move, but couldn't finish. Youngblood gets the rebound. 3.5 remaining here in the third. Thunder within 10 again. Closest they've been here in the second half is 7. Youngblood can't get that to fall. Rebound. Williams nearly lost it, and he did. Bryant, Barnes, sidestep, blocked but fouled. Young